And I gotta meet with a funeral home tomorrow, plan a funeral for my baby. I don't know. I can't live here knowing somebody walking around took my child from me. So before I go to hell or jail, somebody gotta go somewhere.
Man, he wasn't just a kid in the streets. He was Dahvea. That was Dahvea. Everybody in the city knew Dahvea.
Over the weekend. Now their families want answers on if their deaths are connected.
I wouldn't be surprised. I want justice. I want justice. I mean, who gives somebody the right to take somebody's child away from them? You're not God to just take his life.
On the night of July 8th, 2023, a tragic incident unfolded in Aliquippa when 15-year-old Dahvea Sparrow lost his life to a fatal discharge incident at a house party. The local authorities were alerted to the crime scene on Main and Noel Street around 11:19 p.m. Upon their arrival, sadly, they discovered Sparrow's lifeless body lying in the street. Beaver County District Attorney David Lozier revealed that prior to the incident, the teen had been attending a house party in the vicinity. Not long after he left, discharges rang out. 2 days after the senseless video occurred, Coroner David Garber announced that the official cause of passing was a discharge wound to the head as the result of a homie. Since that horrific night, extensive efforts from local and state law enforcement agencies have been implemented. However, as of July 10th, no suspects have been publicly identified or charged in relation to Dahvea's passing.
The City of Aliquippa Police Department asked the State Police to assist in the investigation. Aliquippa and the State Police have been working 17.5 hours non-stop to investigate this case.
Sparrow lost his life only a short distance away from Aliquippa High School, where he would have been entering the 10th grade in the upcoming fall. This devastating incident left Dahvea's mother, Nicole Sparrow, grieving the loss of her only child. In a heartfelt social media post, Nicole expressed her profound love for her son and emphasized how much he'd be missed.
Please say your name.
My name is Nicole Sparrow. Dahvea Sparrow was my one and only son, my baby. And I gotta meet with a funeral home tomorrow, plan a funeral for my baby. I don't know.
This was your only son, you said?
Yes, my one and only.
Can you talk about who he was as a person?
He was Dav. To know him was to love him. He was a kid. I won't be one of those not my child parents. He got in trouble. He did things just like everybody else, but he did not deserve that. He did not. I don't condone fighting or anything like that, but I would have rather fight anybody I know my son know he would have fought. You didn't have. He gone. That was mine. That was mine. It's my only baby. And I gotta plan this funeral.
What do you want people to know about him?
He was just a beautiful spirit. He was a good kid. He was a funny kid. He was an athlete. He could have been a better student, but he was, he was Dav. He was my butthead. That's what I called him.
What did he want to do with his life?
He wanted to play sports. He liked to box. He wanted to work with his hands. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Like if y'all was cool with Dav, everybody, oh, this not snitching. Y'all hang with rats every day. I don't know what type of snitching y'all talking about, but this is different.
So what message do you want to send to those people who
If you was there and you saw something, say something.
Authorities shared that state police have taken the lead in the investigation, collaborating closely with the Aliquippa Police Department. They have been reviewing surveillance footage obtained from street cameras and nearby residences, hoping to uncover vital clues that could lead to the identification and capture of the person responsible. Dahvea had a promising future ahead of him. He was a dedicated student who possessed a deep passion for football and boxing. The season prior to his passing, he was listed on Aliquippa's huddle football roster as a freshman running back. However, he was not included in this year's roster. Following his passing, the teen's family, along with Aliquippa Mayor Dwan Walker, have been appealing to the community for assistance in solving the crime. Mayor Walker spoke highly of Dahvea, describing him as an exceptional young man who had the potential to accomplish great things in life. The Aliquippa School Superintendent, Dr. Philip Woods, also expressed his grief, revealing that Dahvea was his cousin whom he had babysat as a child and also an active student within the school district.
This is like a dream deferred. This is hopes and dreams shattered within a few hours. And the community looking for answers. But it starts with the community. I tell you this because I knew that young man. He wasn't just a kid in the streets. He was Dahvea. That was Dahvea. Everybody in the city knew Dahvea. Everybody in the city know the Gill Woods family, Sparrow family. Everybody does. That kid would smile and light up a room. The coward that did this, and whoever saw it, you need to come. If you know something, say something. Quit sitting around harboring people that don't have the right to be around here. This is our community. You got 10,000 people here, and 1,000 gonna change how we are? No. Let's try to bring an end to this. I'm telling you, man, this wasn't just one of them kids, man. This was a great kid. This was one of these kids that lit up a room. This was one of these kids whose life was ahead of him. This dude could have been the mayor. He could have been anything. Anything in this city, man.
In an effort to encourage the public's involvement, Beaver County crime solvers announced a one-week reward of $5,000 for any information that could lead to the arrest and conviction of the perpetrator. Individuals with relevant details are urged to contact the crime solvers anonymously at 724-774-2000 or the Pennsylvania State Police Beaver Barracks at 724-773-7400 or the Aliquippa City Police at 724-375-6682.
Crime Solvers of Beaver County is announcing a $5,000 reward that is available for anyone who provides information that will lead to the conviction of this individual. The award is available for information given within the first week.
Unfortunately, the wave of violence continued to group the neighboring communities of Aliquippa and Ambridge within a span of just 18 hours. On July 9th, just across the bridge in Ambridge, another sad incident occurred. Police swiftly responded to a call reporting an unresponsive teenage boy lying in the middle of the road. He was later identified by family as 14-year-old Asaun Moreland. Heartbreakingly, he succumbed to his injuries at the scene. In the aftermath of the incident, witnesses promptly chased two males who were believed to be the assailants and notified the police of their descriptions. One of the alleged assailants sought refuge in an apartment building on Olive Lane, leading local police to call in the SWAT team. Through their skilled intervention, the suspect was successfully apprehended. As of this video, authorities have chosen to withhold the suspect's identity as the investigation continues. The day following the incident, investigators were seen utilizing a drone to map out the crime scene, hoping to gather essential evidence and shed light on the circumstances surrounding Asaun's passing. They have also shone light on their search for another individual who fled the scene. Asaun's grief-stricken aunt revealed that he was simply walking along Church Street when the tragic incident unfolded.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at all.
The aunt of 14-year-old Asaun Moreland gave us this picture of her nephew.
He was a typical kid. To me, he was a good kid, and no matter what he did not deserve to die. He did not deserve to get he just started life. What did he do to you so bad that you wanted to a 14-year-old in the middle of the street? What gives you the right to do that? They don't know how many families. I want justice. I want justice. I mean, who gives somebody the right to take somebody's child away from them? You're not God to just take his life.
At this stage, law enforcement has refrained from disclosing any potential connections between the two tragic incidents, leaving the communities on edge and hungry for answers. May the family and friends of Dahvea Sparrow and Asaun Moreland find solace in the happy memories, and may their souls rest in perpetual peace. Thank you.